Oh, hey there! Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is your reminder that you're meant to be here. I truly believe it. I believe you stumbled on this loveliness for a reason. So stick around, press that subscribe. I'm out here trying to remind you that you can do anything that you put your mind to. I'm just trying to motivate you a little. So if you need a little bit of that in your life, press the subscribe, comment. It helps in this world. My name is Dana, aka Trihrdrgrl, and every week I give you on Monday a weekend recap, and then throughout the week I give you some daily vlogs. So let's get after our weekend recap. If you don't know what I'm doing, I am training for my second full Ironman. I'm trying to beat my last full Ironman, which was my very first full Ironman's time by 4 hours, and hopefully qualify for Kona World Championships. I'm doing my YouTube channel to show people and motivate them based on if they don't think they can do something today, even if that's something as easy as getting up and getting through your day, you can do it. So I'm out here to motivate you. 10 years ago, I checked off my cancer-free box and have been cancer-free since. That same year I had a pulmonary embolism, so I call myself a survivor. I'm a fighter, and I want to show you guys can do the same thing with whatever you have going on in your life. For me, right now, I am motivated to really push hard for this race. Got some little niggles and exercises and injuries and annoyances that are bothering me, but we will conquer those. It's gonna happen. Let's go over what we did over the weekend. Friday, my coach put in an easy swim for me. I was allowed to do whatever I want between 2,000 and 3,000, and that's what I did. My hubby had some time trial tests, so I did that with him for one of the 200s, and the rest of the time I kind of did drills and just swam around. So I have a couple of videos of that I'll show right here. I ended up with 2250 yards. There's a fly over there that just, when it's in the corner of your eye and you just want to get it. Anyways, here's my vlogs from my swim. Oh, I forgot to mention I had my client first on Friday morning. Here she is doing a little bit of her workout. Yeah. Jerk. And and I got a really pretty picture of the sunrise, so I wanted to show that off to you too. So now for some Friday vlogging. I have yogurt on my face from lunch, but I'm also cleaning the gym. I always forget how big of a project it is. I move everything to half of the gym, clear out one side. I have the mats outside drying because I just hose them down really quick. And then I sweep really good because that's the only way to get the stuff from in between the mats, because we don't have one solid mat. We have like multiple mats that sit next to each other. And then I'm going to wipe down everything. Weights, and go through some of the boxes and see like what we don't use so that I can get rid of it, because I just don't like having junk. And yeah, it will feel a little more clean and not so disorganized in here. So for now, everything's on one side. Oh, hey there. Yes, I cleaned my garage for like 5 hours. It felt like, it actually was from like 1 o'clock until 6 o'clock, but I took like a half-hour break for eating and letting the dogs out and stuff, but almost 5 hours. It was a lot. I'll show you it. I'm not done yet. I got some more organizing to do, but I got all the mats clean and it swept really good in there. So look at sunset back there. That's really pretty. Those are clouds, but there are mountains out back there too. There's some kind of festival going on and we didn't realize it. So it's really busy outside the pool, but no one's here at the pool. Well, there's a couple people, me and hubby and teenager, and then one other person swimming. I just have a easy do what I want 2,000 to 3,000, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing paddles because they're my favorite. They make me feel strong right after. Like I do like 200 with my paddles and then go into doing like fast 50s or something, and it makes me feel real strong. So we're gonna paddle and buoy it. I just realized something about my head position. I don't think I was doing it right. I wasn't looking down. I was looking more little up. I think that's causing some drag. I'm gonna try here without the pedals and see if it makes a difference. I am gonna use the buoy though. Hubby's over here doing his, he does a swim test through Trihrdrgrl like every month. So he's doing his right now. He's doing his 400 first. And then Saturday, I had a long bike ride. 4 hours was on the docket again. We knew weather was going to be cooler, so we slept in a little bit, woke up, weather was kind of crummy. So we put it off. We kept on seeing if we were going to go out. We tried, finally, hubby and I both went outside to do our bike. And yeah, that ended up in a lot of fun because it was cloudy and nice, and then we rode out about 15 miles and there was sun out there. It was great. We rode back another 15 miles, and once we got to the house, it started to downpour. So it was pretty awesome that like it didn't downpour on us while we were doing those two parts. So we kind of like hung out probably about 15 minutes or so before we set out again to get after it. We see some dark clouds, but there's still some not so clouds in the area that we're biking towards, so let's still do it. So we headed out. Hubby was doing kind of a test for his actual race, so he was a little more ahead of me because he's doing a 70.3, so he's a little bit faster when it comes to how fast he's gonna go in his race. So he was probably about 5 miles ahead of me. We're on our way back, and the skies open up again, hard, cold rain, and all of a sudden I hear ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump on my wheel again. I had another flat tire. Guys, I am definitely going tubeless as soon as possible because I went the last 10 years of biking. I used to bike commute. I never had a flat tire on the road before, and I've had 2 now in less than 3 weeks. What the heck? Anyways, so I had a flat tire about 8 miles away from home. I had to wait for hubby to finish his ride. He was 5 miles ahead of me, but still had like 3 miles left, like calling him and making sure he didn't take off on his run that was supposed to be right after. Had him come pick me up because I tried to fill up my tube with the with air instead of changing it out. So I used my very own one CO2 cartridge I had, and it didn't work. It was flat. It was donezo. So yeah, another flat tire. And then after though the ride, or after he came and picked me up, it was hailing. I got some video of that. And then it was hailing, raining hard something. It was cold, hard rain. That's all I know. So after that, he came and picked me up. We went home. We changed out. I was drenched and like shivering because I was so cold. So I changed out clothes fully and went out for a run. My run went really, really well. I felt really, really good. I know it was probably like a half hour since I was biking, so it wasn't a true off the bike run, but it was still close enough. My ride also went good, even though the one way we had some crazy wind again where I was just like, oh my gosh, this is just getting me ready in case we have that wind again out in California. And in all like truthful reality, I had such great training rides outdoors last year, and then meaning like the weather was always great. I didn't have any flat tires. I didn't have any wind last year and I did the rides by myself most of the time. Hubby only did a couple with me last year, so like those went so good that like just, you know, the balance of the universe, the rain had to come during the race. So I'm hoping this year the balance of the universe with these multiple flat tires and the weather being crummy during either being super hot or being hailing and raining when we're out on our long rides, I'm hoping that means our race weather this year is gonna balance out and have that not so craziness. Here's my vlog and my videos that I took on Saturday from bike ride and a little bit of run, I think. Good morning, happy Saturday. Say hey, hubby.
Hey, hubby.
We are about to head out on a outdoor ride. We're keeping our fingers crossed that some thunderstorms don't roll in. This morning it was already drizzling a little bit, so we stayed in bed a little bit longer. It's nice and cool out though, so we're kind of excited about that. So we're hoping the weather holds off at least for our ride, because it's no fun doing the rides in the rain, even though my whole race was last year. So the practice is good as long as there's not lightning and thunder. You're cold?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Or not cold, it's not fair. I'm cool.
Cool.
Sure.
All right, so this is what the sky is looking like. This is what we're working with. I'm hoping those clouds don't bunch together and create a storm. It would also does smell like rain. It also would suck if it kind of rained right now because it's only like 55, so it would be a little cold for sure. But yeah, but being cold is something you might have to do on race day, so I'll check in with you. I have a 4-hour, so I'm hoping, like I said, this weather holds out for about 4 hours. We'll see. At halfway turnaround, feeling good, 2 hours in, and we stayed dry the entire time. It just downpoured here at our house, and now it's like drizzling, so hopefully when we were going east it was less cloud coverage that way, so we're not certain if this is going that way or if it's going kind of north. It looks like it's going away from where we're riding to, so that will be nice. I know no directions, so he's back here verifying that I do not know directions, but other than the wind and the big hill at the end, I was cruising, so feeling good. Heading back out. Just my freaking luck. My tire, I don't know if it's flat, but it's super low on air again. I was bumping on the road, so I don't think I'm gonna try to change the whole thing because hubby's ahead of me. I'm going to try to let a little air out and just CO2 some air into it and see if that will get me home, because I obviously have a pinch or something in my tire, in my actual tire, not just the tube, because this keeps happening. So at least I made it as far as I did, because I'm only about 7 miles away from home. So, and I'm pretty sure it's hailing. Yeah, it's definitely hailing, raining hard funness. I got the CO2 tank to fill up the air, but I don't know how much it's gonna last. Hubby is about 4 miles away from home, so I'm gonna go as far as I can. Hubby came to save me, and we're back home, and we put on some long sleeves because we're both cold from being wet.
It's effing cold.
And he runs a whole lot colder than me. I have a little extra flubber keeping me warm, aka just being a woman. And then the bike's here, and I got a flat tire again. I don't know, what the heck. I'm gonna go tubeless eventually, so hopefully that helps, because they say it does, right? I'm gonna go, even though we've had like a 20-minute break, half-hour break, we'll do a little runoff. And I was supposed to do 30 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna go after. Run went awesome, but there was more storm blowing in, so definitely probably pushed harder because of the storm, but also because I just wanted to be done and have it done. Hubby's over here dying, doing his stretch. Say hey, hubby.
I'm dying.
If there's stuff on the floor that you shouldn't, no, there's nothing on the floor that you shouldn't see. It's all good. It's just regular pants, no undies or anything. Time for a shower because I got super cold and I was shivering after that bike ride. And so now, before I get cold, I'm jumping in the warm shower. Last but not certainly not least, yesterday I had a long run, 15 miles on the docket. Super excited because weather was cool. Like started out at like 58, 60 degrees. and didn't get over 70. Nice little breeze, felt good the whole time, hydrating the whole time, moving really good. I was supposed to do 3 minutes slow or easy, and then not 3 minutes, 3 miles, and then 4 miles, and then 2, and then 3, and then 1, and then 2 at easy, and then marathon goal pace. So I set it out. I was doing really good with that, keeping my kind of faster ones at that 10-15 pace area, and then my slower runs around the 11-11:30 area. Feeling so good. I think I was within 3 minutes of my best post-COVID, I call it, PR on my half marathon, because I did a lot before, like 10 years ago, but all of my PRs that I get now I just call new PRs, even though like I can call lifetime PR if I get one, but I just call them new PRs because 10 years ago when I got a PR is a whole lot different than now. Anyways, so my run was going really good. I took loops and did like 4 miles, then came back and filled up my water, got some more fuel if I needed it, took another 4 miles. So I was doing really good. 13.5 miles hit though, and something just screeched in the back of my calf again. Something pulled really weird, similar to the calf pain I've been having in the earlier this year, but like a little different, I think. I'm not certain. It's been a couple months since I've had it, so it's similar, it's annoying, and even today I'm kind of gimping around when I put pressure on it. So I got to get it good and stretched out because I do not want this happening during the race. So I had to take my last 2 miles pretty easy, like 14-minute miles, instead of doing them hard because I didn't want to push any kind of injury or anything like that. Just stretching out. I got some runs coming up this week, so we'll check in on how we feel. So that I did get the 15 miles in. The time ended up being like 9 minutes better than the last time I did 15 miles, so I'm not too mad about that. And the biggest takeaway was that I felt better physically, other than the little thing going on in my calf. Like I didn't feel as tired, and that might have been the weather, or it might just me building up my fitness. So I will take that for sure. But please wish me some good health for this darn legs. I just want to be able to run without my body being like, no. And I know I have to take care of it and do the stretching and do the strength on the other part. That's why running takes a lot on your body. So it might be new shoe time here soon too. So I'll be trying on some new shoes and getting that all figured out definitely before race day. Here are my vlogs that I took from the run that day. I think I checked in with you every mile, so these are going to be a little bit longer vlog. This will be a little longer vlog part from Sunday, yesterday. Good morning, happy Sunday. It's time for a long run. I got 15 miles on the docket. It's the 3-4-2-3-1-2 of easy and then marathon goal pace. So it is absolutely beautiful out. It's like 11 o'clock and still like 60 some degrees, nice little breeze. So it'll be a good low heart rate run and nothing super crazy getting hot anymore. I mean, there's still heat coming, but they did get snow up on the mountain yesterday, so that's crazy. Yeah, feeling pretty good. So should be a good run. I will maybe check in on the miles. We'll see. Set up a little like aid station, so I'm gonna try to do like 4-mile loops and come back to the house every 3 to 5 miles, wherever that ends up lapping in the loops that we have. So I will check in with you throughout. 1 mile in, 1 mile in, 11:19. 2 more miles at easy pace. Mile 2, 11:17. Pretty consistent, still doing an easy mile. Lap 3, 11, mile 3, 11:24. I ate during that one, so now we got to pick it up for more 4 miles. Mile 4, 10:17. Gonna try to keep these around 10:20 because it's feeling good. 10:20 is the goal. Lap 5, 10:13. I'm taking this little walk break like I'm going through a rest stop every time, getting water, talking to you. 10:13. Let's go after another one of those. 6 miles at 10:17 pace, or it was a 10:17 pace, and a 10K at 106.50. Hell yeah. Let's go. Finishing this mile hard, and then I got 2 miles easy. mile 7, 10, I think it was 17, 16, somewhere in there where under 10:20. I forgot it already in 20 seconds. Now I get a too easy, and I'm gonna go do a water refill in about a mile, and I'm gonna eat right now. Mile 8, 12:05. Let's go. I'm gonna fill up some water here, so it's gonna be a little slower for this 8 to 9, but then we'll pick it back up for 3. Not too shabby with the stop, 9 miles, and the 9th mile was 13:35 with like a 2-minute stop, so I'll take that. Got to get after it now for this next 3. I'm trying to keep that 10:20 again. Mile 10, 10:33. 10 miles, 1:51:29. Let's go. 2 more miles at pace. Lap 11. I've been walking for 20 seconds, so I need to get on. Lap 11 is 10:44. I'll take it with the little bit of walking that I'm doing at the beginning. Let's go, another 10:40-ish. Lap 12, 10:39. Hell yeah. I got an easy jog back to the house. I'm getting more water. I'm gonna eat right now. Try to get this one in under 13 minutes. Checking in right before the 13th mile. It is probably gonna be about 16:10 pace. I'll take it. I took about 3-minute break, ran into Hubby, so I'll take it. It's gonna be an under 2:30 half marathon, so I will take it. Something hit the back of my calf, or my Achilles up to my calf, and it hurts pretty good. So I'm just gonna take this last lap easy. I just hit that one in about 12 miles. This one's probably gonna be around the same. Ouchie. Hey, I'm still super proud of what I got done today, and I don't want to get myself super injured, so I'm not gonna push it. Well, those last couple miles didn't go as planned. My calf is really mad. I don't know what did it. I was feeling so good, and then all of a sudden I got this tinge in my calf. Yeah, so, but I still got it done 8 minutes faster than last time I did 15 miles, so pretty proud of that. It's cool out. My toe blisters are bothering me, but other than that, I'm feeling good. Yeah, I want to lay down and stretch now, though, while I wait for Hubby. I got a 1/10 of a mile walk home first, though. That is my weekly weekend recap. I do a daily vlog every day, but sometimes on the weekends I just don't have the energy, time. I want to spend it more with family, and then I have the big workouts usually, so I don't usually have the time over the weekend to do a daily one, so I just put it all together for Monday, and here it is. Again, if you've watched this whole video, I truly believe that you are meant to be here. Nothing happens just because. So hit that subscribe, start following, wherever the subscribe is in this world. And I'm just here to remind you to not let your I want tos turn into I can'ts. I love you, and I will check in with you soon.